Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but we also talk about how we're going to fix it together. And the merry-go-round, the pendulum is going back and forth again, because what we're going to talk about today is a judge that just ruled FRTs, or force reset triggers, or our machine gun devices, completely in the face of 5 days ago when we got the exact opposite. Yeah, let battle be joined, because if this one ends up in SCOTUS, I'm going to laugh the whole way to the bank. Everything will be linked in the description box below, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think on this one in the comments field, and please send this one out because this is breaking as of about 45 minutes ago. Now, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. And now, let's get into this, my brothers and sisters. Do you remember way back in yesteryear, back long before the dawn of time, 5 days ago? When we talked about this story, it was a big breaking story. U.S. judge calls ban on forced reset triggers for guns likely unlawful. Now, here's the date right here, August 31st, way back in yesteryear. The interesting thing about this was, this came out of the Fifth Circuit. And in that Fifth Circuit decision, which we covered on this channel, the entire premise was, this was statutorily not defined as a machine gun, and it was therefore likely unlawful from the ATF. If you guys are not familiar, a very brief primer. Essentially, it's a machine that forces the reset so that you can fire more quickly. This is not about a machine gun. This is all about the speed of which you're firing. So by the definition that the lefties are going with right now, if I can fire faster than a traditional set X amount, then I'm a machine gun because I'm actuating the trigger faster than what is typically normal. That's what they're arguing here. But that's where we've been 5 days ago, way back in yesteryear. Let's fast forward to about 45 minutes ago. This just came out. U.S. wins court injunction against seller of machine gun converters. Well, way to go, Reuters. Way to make that wrong. That came out, as you can see, at 9:48. It's around 10:50 right now for the filming of this video. Now, this is, of course, coming out of New York, so you know it's got to be good. A federal judge on Tuesday issued an injunction blocking a firearms company from selling aftermarket triggers that let gun enthusiasts convert AR-15 style rifles into weapons that can shoot as fast as machine guns. That is such key verbiage. As fast as machine guns. Not a machine gun. Fast as a machine gun. Their argument is actually that you are shooting faster than I would like you to. It's not statutorily about a definition. It's about what I perceive as a threatens too fast. They are moving out of the realm of it's a machine gun because it's defined as this as such in the NFA, and into it shoots faster than I would like to, therefore it's a machine gun conversion device because it shoots faster. Again, an example that I use, Jerry Michalek would be a machine gun. If I can shoot faster than a traditional person with a AR, I'm a machine gun. This little bad boy right here is not a machine gun. That's the entire point. It's no longer about what is a definition by law. It is now, well, it shoots faster than I'd like, and so therefore, since it does, it's definitely a conversion device. The level of stupid on this one is high, but let's continue. U.S. District Judge Nina Morrison in Brooklyn, shocker, said the federal government was likely to prove that the forced reset FRT 15 triggers sold by Rare Breed Triggers LLC and its owners were illegal machine gun conversion devices. And the beautiful part about this, and I know this is annoying, and some of you out there are sick of the pendulum, I'm going to be honest, the pendulum's going to continue because lefties are pot committed. We're defending freedom. They are pot committed at infringing and changing definitions. That's where the pots are. Let's do this. But this is where it gets really fascinating. The more decisions that are pro-freedom, like the Fifth Circuit, Reed O'Connor just did, and then you've got another judge in the, I believe, Second Circuit, don't hold me to that, but in New York, saying that they're clearly machine gun devices. You've got two completely different opinion and results from two different courts. Where does that go? Upward. If you continue this road and the lefties keep on judge shopping and finding the best place to put forward their case to find a sympathetic judge to completely redefine existing law from the bench, it's going to end up in SCOTUS. They are pushing full throttle from a perspective of the FRTs. force reset triggers. They're also pushing from the AR bans. They're pushing from red flag laws. The more that they do this, the quicker and more likely that it's going to be back at the SCOTUS again with another landmark ruling because they're overstepping their bounds. It is statutorily defined in the NFA. It is not hard. 1 round per 1 squeeze of the trigger. That is exactly what we're talking about here. But it's a machine gun device, not because it is a machine gun, but because it fires faster than we want it to. Yeah. Well, let's continue. I got one more thing for you. Actually, technically 2. Quote, defendants fraudulently, they did this in bad faith, induced their customers to buy a product that is illegal to possess, falsely representing that the FRT 15s are absolutely legal. ATF said they were legal, while withholding material information in their possession that revealed otherwise. Really? This is so interesting. You're now saying you are assigning intent when they made a decision based off of what the ATF said was legal, then reverse course and change their mind later on, just like pistol braces. Isn't it weird how that happens? They're assigning intent to a business decision that was approved by the very governing authority that they are now defending. Let's continue, because even Reuters is not missing the obvious here. Morrison ruled 6 days after U.S. District Judge Reed O'Connor in Fort Worth, Texas, temporarily barred the government from enforcing the force reset trigger ban against 3 people, calling the ban likely unlawful. And that is the payoff right there. Even Reuters, even the media, understands that the more that these differing opinions come out, the higher it's going to go. And here's a simple equation for you. The higher things go with gun control, the worse it is for gun controllers. They don't want it to keep going higher. They want it to stay in their little regions so they can control those regions like fiefdoms. The second that it goes into a broader stream is the second that they get into trouble, because that can end up in a situation just like the Bruin decision. The Bruin decision undermined gun control across the board for all shall carry versus may carry regimes. They had to rewrite all their laws. I know, I covered all of it. When you get into the broad spectrum like this is where they don't want to be. And the more that they set them up, the more we're going to knock them down, because freedom is on the rise. And I cannot wait to hear what you guys think in this one. Let me know what you think, and I will see you tonight. I'm Braden. See you later.